At minus 71 degrees, the air you breathe is sharp enough to damage your lungs instantly. Your blood thickens into sludge. This isn't just cold. It is a biological weapon designed to shut down your organs. Yet, in this frozen hell, the Inuit don't just survive. They have hacked the laws of thermodynamics. They turn lethal minus 50-degree ice into a 16-degree sauna without burning a single log of wood. Here is the engineering secret that keeps them alive.
Inupiak wovonga, siku, anuri nunak kigmiut inunerpot, wagotsinot tamanna sukanertungelak, tamani inuila vogot, miranermi ilini arpogot tusarnaktoni, siku ukaktok, anuri ukaktok. Nikigi aktokta inu lirni arlogu, kaffasener pamik tigusinek ajorpogut, nuna imak, umasut, tamarmik ikayuktut, okyuk alangori artorpok, siku ipektok, kisyani inyupiat sulinalaga afyuvugut.
The Inuit also possess remarkable skill in building shelters, skin houses, and snow houses, known as igloos. Igloos are winter dwellings constructed from blocks of snow, carefully cut and arranged in a circular dome. The dome design is deliberate. Its shape traps heat, protecting inhabitants from Arctic temperatures that can fall below minus 50 degrees Celsius. Though made of snow, igloos can be surprisingly warm. Air trapped within the snow blocks acts as natural insulation, preserving heat from human bodies and small oil lamps inside. When the outside temperature reaches minus 50 degrees Celsius, the interior of an igloo can remain between 7 and 16 degrees Celsius, depending on the number of occupants, and the use of oil lamps for cooking and light. Igloos vary in size. Small igloos are built for hunters, sheltering 1 or 2 people. Larger igloos can house entire families. These may stand 2.5 to 3 meters high, with a diameter of 3 to 4 meters. The Inuit are a resilient people who live within the Arctic, a land that, for thousands of years, has been nearly impossible to tame. They do not merely survive here, they belong to this frozen world. The Inuit are part of the Eskimo cultural group, but distinct from the Yupik of Alaska. They choose to be called Inuit, as the term Eskimo is considered disrespectful or derogatory. According to researchers, the ancestors of the Inuit originated in Siberia. Around 4,000 years ago, they migrated across the frozen land bridge now known as the Bering Strait. From there, they spread into what is now Canada, Greenland, and Alaska. The Inuit are skilled hunters. Their lives depend on the hunt. They hunt whales, seals, and polar bears. They fish through ice-covered waters for halibut and salmon. These animals provide their primary source of calories, protein, and vitamin C, essential nutrients that keep them strong in extreme cold and protect them from scurvy, a deadly disease common among people deprived of fruits and vegetables. For the Inuit, hunting is a tradition passed down through generations. From an early age, children are taught to read nature, to understand the wind, to follow animal tracks, to observe subtle changes in the ice. Boys often begin by hunting seals and fishing. Later, they move on to larger animals. This education is not only about technique, it is about ethics. and respect for the hunted animal. Skills developed from childhood allow the Inuit to navigate ice landscapes that appear identical to outsiders. With trained intuition and sharp observation, they read faint tracks in the snow. They notice subtle signs. They use the sun and wind as guides. They do not need a compass. Nature is their map. For the Inuit, hunting is not just survival. It is a spiritual relationship with nature. They believe every living being has a spirit that must be honored. After a hunt, rituals are performed, such as returning the seal's bladder to the sea as an expression of gratitude. These rituals are believed to maintain balance and ensure success in future hunts. The Inuit are also known for their iconic transportation, the Kamutik, a traditional sled essential to daily life, used for hunting, travel, and carrying supplies across vast frozen plains. The Kamutik reflects the Inuits' mastery of adaptation, traditionally built from light but strong wood. Because wood is scarce in much of the Arctic, it is often acquired through trade. In some regions, sled frames are made from whale or walrus bones instead. In modern times, some Inuit use kamutiks made from lightweight steel or fiberglass, more durable and more stable on uneven ice. To bind the sled together, they use ropes made from seal or caribou hide. Exceptionally strong and resistant to extreme cold. No nails. No metal fasteners that could become brittle in Arctic temperatures. Traditional kamutiks can carry several hundred kilograms. Depending on their size and materials, they are pulled by teams of Inuit dogs, Greenland dogs, or Canadian Inuit dogs, strong-bodied, thick-furred, built for the cold. Dogs are harnessed in a specialized system, allowing them to move together without interference. Each dog has space to pull evenly. The driver controls the sled using a long lead connected to the lead dog. Voice commands guide the team. Stop, turn, move forward. These dogs are trained to work in extreme conditions, even at temperatures below -30 degrees Celsius. A typical team consists of 8 to 12 dogs, capable of pulling loads between 300 and 400 kilograms. Under ideal conditions, they can travel 20 to 30 kilometers per hour, transforming long, dangerous journeys into manageable travel. In regions without marked routes, Kamutik drivers rely on nature, wind direction, the position of the sun, the stars. At night or in severe weather, local knowledge becomes essential. Reading ice conditions, choosing safe paths, staying alive. When summer arrives and temperatures rise, igloos are abandoned. The Inuit shift to tents made from animal skins, seal or caribou. These tents are practical and easy to move. The skins are sewn with precision to resist wind and water, sometimes left with fur layers intact for added warmth during cold nights. Tent frames are typically built from whale bones or wood, materials obtained through trade with other groups. The skins are stretched tightly over the frame, secured firmly to withstand Arctic weather. Lightweight and portable, these tents allow Inuit families to move quickly, following hunting grounds or escaping summer storms. Today, an estimated 180,000 Inuit live across the world, primarily in Canada, Greenland, and Alaska. As time advances, modernization places increasing pressure on Inuit culture. Many younger generations leave hunting traditions behind, moving to cities, losing connection to their identity. Yet the Inuit continue to fight for their language, their values, and their ancestral heritage. Amid unstoppable change, they remind us that true identity survives only when it is protected, respected, and passed on, not as a memory of the past, but as a living breath, guiding the future.